Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Maserati Levante on a 21 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through just a few of the controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with those black alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of it first. The tailgate on this car will open remotely or electronically, remotely off of the key, or electronically just by pressing the button on the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, the 4 tailpipes there. This car's also got a 360 parking camera, which I'll show you when we run through the controls. Plenty of boot space, as you can see, which can be increased by folding down the seats in the rear there. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and as I mentioned, hop in and run through just a few of the controls on the inside. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see firstly the alloy wheels are all in pristine condition, as is the bodywork the whole way around the car. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through by way of control, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the speedometer. We have the rev counter on the right-hand side. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 24,050. We have the fuel gauge and cold and temperature gauge is in that section as well. And you can change information that's displayed in the very middle for various different things, including, as you can see, a digital readout for the speedometer. And that is done using the buttons just here. We have phone controls and stereo controls. We've got our cruise control, downhill brake control just there, lane departure warning system as well. And then behind the steering wheel, the plus and minus paddles so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox, should you wish to do that. Over into the centre, you'll find the main touchscreen. So all the menus that are available to you along the bottom here, you've got your home screen, which has got a view of your sat-nav and your audio. Or, as I say, you can access those menus individually. You'll see there your AM and FM radio, AM and FM DAB as well. Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your music wirelessly. You can also input an auxiliary cable, SD memory card input, and USB device as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music. You have a menu for your climate control. So you can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed once it enters the car for passenger and driver. You can change the temperature, again, for your passenger and driver, up and down, of course. You can turn your air conditioning off, and back on again from here. You've also then got a menu for your heated seats, your ventilated seats for the passenger, for the driver, your heated steering wheel, you can turn on and off as well. Very, very easy to use, very intuitive, as you can see. We have our sat-nav menu. So just here, nice colour display. It's a very easy system to use ultimately. And along the bottom, you then have various other menus for apps that you can have inside the car. You can see there, Alexa, for example, a vehicle menu, and your phone menu so that you can pair up your phone to the car, which we're not going to do at the moment. We've also got a full color reversing camera and a 360 camera. So you can see the reversing camera there with a bird's eye view image to the left-hand side of that. Working our way down, we have physical controls for your climate control. Works exactly the same way, but driver temperature, passenger temperature, fan speed, direction of the air, all of the same controls available to you just there. We have auxiliary input, USB input, and SD memory card input. 2 cup holders, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, of course, and then all of your various controls for things like traction control. If you're going to take the vehicle off road, you can adjust, I'll put the car into sport, you can adjust your suspension. We have the volume for the stereo. This dial you can use to operate things on the screen if you'd rather use that than the touchscreen as well. The last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic glass roof. You can also see these really nice Maserati embossed headrests here. So you can open up the sun blind all the way to the back of the car. You can open the sunroof section, although of course you don't have to. If you wish to, you can open that up and it will open all the way over the top of the rear section of glass. But as I say, if you'd rather, you can just have the glass section open and then close the sunroof part. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the paperwork we hold for the car. So you can see the V5 registration document showing this is a one-owner car from new. Also, the key you're looking at there is the spare key for the vehicle. So there are 2 keys in total. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.